What's going on? You already know we about to timestamp it. It's May 3rd, 2026, approximately 6:56 a.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped them poles, so it might be Western, but then again, y'all know I don't know. But I know one damn thing. On that birth certificate or that certificate of live birth, they named us and they put our names in all caps. So that means that they were absolutely standing on business when they named us. So I'm D'Amica. It is time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. Our reporters the truth. We're about to open up some portals and reveal some truths. And with this transmission, this rising here, we're going to be talking about gurus, okay? And shout out to the source that sent me an email, right? Asking you shall receive. I received an email in regard to a lifestyle guru that's out there. She goes by the name of Dr. Bryant. Okay, someone sent me this email. I'm going to read that article to you guys, but then I'm also going to give you the explanation of what a guru meaning is, and then what is the explanation for a fake guru. Okay, lifestyle guru that's living a fraudulent lifestyle here. Okay, so let's go ahead and ring the bell. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Let's go ahead and ring this bell. We gonna ring the bell. We gonna ring a ling this bell. Over from Sunville Sounds over on YouTube. Let's go ahead and ring this bell. We're also gonna light our incense here, Dragon's Blood incense from Blunt Effects, and then we got our Calm Balance candle right here, white candle purity from Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and get the candle lit. The bell rung. Let's get y'all set up. Can y'all hear me? I know last night I was talking for a little while and I was on mute. But I think we good now. So let's go ahead and get the bell rung and let's get our incense and our candle going. The fire element. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We already have the element of water here. Y'all know I stay drinking on some water. And then we have the air coming, the windows open. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We are welcoming in the energies of anyone, any energy that is willing to give us information regarding to fake gurus and how are they affecting us. What is a guru, right? And how are they affecting us? Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, so without further ado, y'all here for some tarot. We're gonna get into some tarot, but you already know we're gonna learn. Okay, we're going to learn. So a meaning of a guru is a spiritual teacher, mentor, or master guide in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sikhism, derived from Sanskrit, meaning weighty or venerable. What? Why do you always got to have this shit? So now it's talking about traditionally, it refers to a reverential figure who guides a disciple from spiritual ignorance to enlightenment. In modern usage, a guru is also defined as an expert or authoritative guide in any specialized field, such as technology, business, or fitness here, okay? So as a spiritual guide, a guru helps students discover inner potential, interpret scriptures, and provide instructions on meditation and life. Modern expert, a mentor in secular fields who provides advice and has high level knowledge, like a marketing guru. Traits: a true guru is often described as humble, compassionate, self controlled, and knowledgeable. Okay, very knowledgeable. All right, so now let me go over to the article that was sent to me here. And this article is coming from Reddit. Let's see here. All right, so this article is coming from Reddit here, okay? It says in 2025, it's time to stop listening to relationship guru scammers like Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. So it says, I notice every year there's a newly appointed relationship expert in the community giving horrible relationship advice to Black women. They have a good soundbite and get attention on social media, but when you start digging, you see the math ain't mathing with their own life experience and expertise. It doesn't match up. I know that we historically and in the present have complex and sometimes dysfunctional relationships in the Black community. There can sometimes be a lack of solid examples of healthy relationships. But some of these people who are getting platforms, is it's giving super obvious that what they are saying is trash, toxic, and should not be listened to by anyone. I recently saw the interview between Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and Pastor Jamal Bryant and was appalled that this woman and Pastor Bryant are given a platform to such garbage to our community. When will it end? When will we have better discernment? Lord, I'm concerned. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Who do you listen to for relationship advice in real life or in the media? Who do Black women need to stop listening to? And this is a bunch of controversy is going around about this lifestyle guru named Dr. Cheyenne Bryant here. And I'm not trying to pick on her. I'm just, I get to scrolling, and all in YouTube, this is what was going on around, revolved around this doctor here. So then I just happened to look her up, and let me just look her up real quick, because I'm like, hey, everybody has a story. Let's see what she's saying. Her story is here. So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is a lifestyle guru here. Let me see if y'all can see that. She's a lifestyle guru. Okay. 43. Let's see. Let's get a quick overview. She was on a reality TV show here. Her education is from the University of Phoenix, California State University, Northridge. Let's see what's going on with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant here. Let's go to overview. All right, so AI overview. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is a prominent psychology expert, life coach, and author, best known as the resident expert and co-producer on MTV's Teen Mom Family Reunion. She holds a doctorate in counseling psychology, focusing on mental health, empowerment, and community development, often featured in publications like Forbes and Oprah magazine. Say less. Okay, so Dr. Bryant is definitely one of them. For sure. Her background, key facts about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Born September 6, 1982, she earned her doctorate in counseling psychology from Argosy University, a master's in marriage, family, and child therapy, and a double degree in psychology and Pan-African studies from California State University, Northridge. So media and coaching, Dr. Bryant is a renowned life coach, author of the award-winning book Mental Detox, and a co-producer of MTV's Teen Mom Family Reunion. As far as the community work, she is the founder of the Dr. Bryant Foundation and the Dr. Bryant Institute. She heavy in it, which focuses on providing resources to underserved communities. She has held positions as president of NAACP branch number 1069. She is often recognized by her Instagram handle at Dr. Bryant, and she received a lot of backlash from the attire that she wears, and a lot of words that come out of her mouth, they just don't add up. It's just like, what the heck are you talking about, woman? So I left that link in the description box for you all to get your own idea as to what's going on. Why did I bring that up? Now, what is a fake guru? Let's get into that. A fake guru are influencers or coaches who sell fraudulent lifestyles promising rapid wealth, health, or success using rented luxury assets, fake testimonials, and fabricated success stories. These scammers, they prey on followers through high-pressure sales tactics, selling low-value master classes to fund their own curated, deceptive, and often insolvent lives. Common fraudulent lifestyle tactics, the fake wealth flex. They're utilizing rented Ferraris, private jets, or luxury villas to project immense success on social media to build their credibility. Now, what I also recognized and noticed is when I went to a couple of business investment classes, small business classes, all that good stuff, they always mention how you got to lie about how you have X, Y, and Z to the investor. So the investor would invest in you. And then that way, even if you didn't have X, Y, and Z, you lied about that. So they are, and my thing is, everyone knows that everyone is lying within this field here, right? Within their little world here. So it's like everybody plays along with it, and it's not confusing anymore. It's just like, what the fuck? Y'all all really going along with this shit, but okay. So you got fabricated backstories. All right, inventing a rags to riches narrative to create relatability and trust of what trust and and trust with their viewers. Okay, so like for example, with the Dr. Cheyenne Bryant woman, she targeted single black, possibly single mothers, and particularly the black community. Look at this. This bitch, the president of the NAACP. How much have they done for you? Except if you ain't in their organization, their crowd, their crew. You know how many times I wrote to the NAACP on some real shit? Okay, so no. You got low value content, selling expensive generic courses that recycle free internet information. Come on now, y'all already know this information. Drop shifting, trading rather than teaching legitimate proven skills. The scam model. The actual business model is not the skill they teach, but selling the dream of success to vulnerable people. The red flags of a fraudulent guru: immediate luxury focus. The primary advertisement focuses on cars, watches, or extravagant lifestyles rather than the process. Unrealistic promises, guaranteed quick results like doubling your income in 30 days. Lack of transparency, no verifiable evidence of real clients' results or business operations. It's all like AI produced here, okay? Or they will have a couple of them that actually went with the program, going into the program, whatever it is. Whatever it is, they have a couple of folk out here that's giving out these testimonies, whether they paid them or not. So we're also talking about high pressure tactics, constant use of fear of missing out. You know what I'm saying? And I always kind of, oh, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss your chance. This is your window of opportunity. Shit like that, right? And claims of limited spots, okay? Examples and impacts. Belle Gibson, the wellness fraud, claimed she healed brain cancer through diet, building a popular app before being exposed as a fraud. Kat Torres, spiritual fraud, a wellness influencer who was exposed for engaging in trafficking and manipulating followers. Financial fraud. Many gurus have been found to have never actually made money through the methods that they teach, with some admitting their lifestyles were entirely fabricated. Okay. Avoiding the scam. Like, what's that other guru, Jay? I'm gonna look him up. He got real pretty eyes and shit. Uh, Avoiding the scam. Research, okay? Look for third-party reviews and verify professional experience. Skepticism. Be wary of anyone promising to make money while you sleep or offering secrets to instant wealth. And then lastly, value substance. Real mentors offer value, process, and transparency over flash. All right. So now let's get into some tarot here, right? And this tarot reading is going to be based around lifestyle gurus, okay? What is your guru? What is the energy of your guru that we see here in social media here? What is the energy of the gurus here? The lifestyle gurus here, okay? Health and wealth gurus. There's all kind of gurus out there. They got all kinds of shit out there. Oh shit, somebody trying to chop my neck. All right. Where you at, tarot? Come here. We'll pull on some tarot and we'll see which way it goes. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're here with the hashtag Lost Souls Tarot deck, and we're going to pull on some tarot in regard to these gurus, not just the lifestyle gurus, but the fake gurus that are out here, right? What are their purposes? Like, we pretty much have an idea, but what is the energy of them, Divine and Spirit? Thank you. And make sure it's good. Give us 13 good portals. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Shame. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the channel there. All right, let's get into it. We got a few that came out here. First one that fell out is exhaustion. So the nine of wands are coming out first. In the beginning, they're realizing that you're giving up, you're overwhelmed, you're exhausted. You're worn down by constant challenges, persistent anxieties, and you have the inability to maintain your boundaries. Second storyline. In the beginning, the guru is there realizing that your own thoughts are confusing, unsure, and chaotic, and it's not a good time to make choices, but here they come. No clarity that is causing you to fail. Prepare to take the baby steps and work methodically to achieve your goals. For some, you have gurus who come into your life that's based around legal documents, or they have legal documents based around them in the beginning. Clashing with partners, they are told don't act on impulse. You are told don't act on impulse. Lay back and rationally think your way through each step and stage, because the Ace of Swords, this is only the beginning stages of this chaotic type of energy here, okay? And it's reversed. Now look at the Ace of Swords coming out. Beautiful. Ace of Swords coming out. Already a battle here. So for this third storyline here, in the beginning, you're about to experience a moment of breakthrough for some of you. This is what you're feeling, right? You are in the energy where you're able to, what it says, cut through deception to find the truth. You see the world from a new point of view, and it's the best time to work on your goals. Okay. So you're stimulated at work. It's a rational finance choices, and all aces give green lights here. Okay. And signals for waiting opportunity and new beginnings here. Okay. The devil is coming out. And the devil is saying that, and for those in this first storyline here, right? You were worn down. You were worn down by the constant challenges, and then you have this heavy ass energy that's coming up, and it's going to have you feeling entrapped, empty, and a lack of fulfillment in your life. You're going to become a slave to their materialism, and you're going to give into the impulse to indulge in luxurious living. This could be the guru, or this could be you, right? Greed, lust, no control over their thoughts, their urges, or their actions. Addiction is leaving them powerless and entrapped. They're in a mental prison. They're being led down the rabbit hole. And so are you. We know how to come out, though. We know how to come out. Ace of Swords is coming reversed. The Nine of Swords is following. Oh yeah. So whatever's going on with this guru in this second, these gurus in this second storyline here. In the beginning, their thoughts was already confusing, and they were unsure and chaotic, and they were told that it's not a good time to go out with this investment here, right? Time for you to make better choices, deeper choices, because you have no clarity. You're gonna fail. Right, and it was legal documents that was already hindering whomever this guru is here, and they were also told don't act on impulse. Now they're sitting in a Nine of Swords reverse energy. They are terrorized by nightmares. Okay, and it's also a desire to leave the nightmare, but they're told don't seek deeper. They only have control over it, so they have to face the shadows here. They have to realize that they have put in the effort, that they have to put in the effort to release the anxiety, trauma, and fear that they've caused amongst their what they call clients and shit, right? They have to trust their own help. There's a lot to release, so they were told don't rush the results, keep pushing forward. But someone keeps rushing results here. Yeah, they're not taking their own advice. The Hangman is coming out. Somebody's going through the dark night of the soul here. So you got gurus that's over here doing good. Yes, they are. They're cutting through the deception, and they're finding the truth. They're seeing the world from a different point of view, right? And they understand they're putting themselves in that sacrifice position, because they understand that that position is needed to progress forward. They're stalling for certain actions for clarity. You see how that goes? They're not. They're rushing. These over here, they're rushing. These gurus over here, they're rushing. Okay. But this certain demographic of gurus over here, it's like, no, they're in the dark night of the soul. They realize that this is a period of indecision. They're not rushing. Okay. And they need to suspend certain actions, and they understand that shit. I shaded them. Whatever's going on over here, we're about to find out. Because in this first column over here, this first column over here, whoever these gurus are over here, they already started off in the beginning worn down by the constant challenges, right? They already started off giving up, exhausted, with the inability to maintain their own boundaries. They were already overwhelmed. And then here come the devil energy, right? The devil energy is going to give you exactly what the fuck you want, when you want it, how you want it. Yeah. So now they got to face them shadows. They have no control over their thoughts, their urges, or their actions. It was all over lust and greed, materialism. They went down that damn rabbit hole. They can't come out. Mental prison. So now they sitting in the Queen of Cups reverse energy. God damn. Emotional instability, overly depleted, overly dependent, vindictive, smothering in a relationship, very needy, bitter, stifled, numb heart, very defensive, but it's like you're defensive and it's causing your emotional burnout here. And it's also that self-doubt as well. Ooh, this is getting heavy. Let's go on to this second column here. Wow. Be conscious of, those that we pay to show us direction in life. Them motherfuckers be just as discombobulated as us. And they put on the makeup and they put on the clothes and they jump in the nice looking vehicles and they make it look fancy schmancy. But over there in they fucking world, that shit is collapsing left and right there. Give me 6 more, divine and spirit. Left, right, up, down, diagonal. Shit is crumbling and it's all coming to surface here. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. So now the devil is coming reverse. What a battle. What a battle. I love that. So for those that's terrorized by your nightmares and because you started off with these confusing, unsure, chaotic thoughts here, okay? And this is revolved around possibly, again, legal documents, boredom at work. You were told lay back and rationally think your way through each step and stage. Some of you did that. Okay, but some of you did not. Some of you are remaining in your mind, terrorized by nightmares. You're in that mental prison. For some of you, you were told you have to put in the effort to release the anxiety, trauma, and fear. You were told to take your own information in regard to these gurus out here, to keep pushing forward, but there's a lot to release, so don't rush the results. And you did exactly that. You didn't rush. For some of you, you did not rush, right? You released, you detached, you reclaimed your power, you're breaking free from the illusions and limitations. Even if you had a guru that was in your mind, in your heart, in your soul here, they're done. The cords are burned and cut and burned. You're regaining your control and you're confronting those unhealthy patterns. They are not. Yeah, I know that's right. The high priestess is coming reversed here. So in this third column here, some of these gurus that started off cutting through deception, right, to find truth, and they were able to see the world from a new point of view, right? They were tapped in completely. In the beginning, they were tapped in, right? And they were stimulated about their work. During that time, they ended up going into a hangman position, right? And they understood that this position right here, it's a sacrifice that's needed. While they was going through that dark night of the soul, they realized that there's a high priestess reversed energy in the energy that has secrets, that is disconnected from the intuition. They have information that they're withholding, they're ignoring their intuition, and they are keeping important knowledge to themselves here, right? Let's see how that plays out. Over here to this first column, last and final message. Okay, so for those that were worn down in the beginning, it was some gurus that were worn down by their constant challenges, and maybe so were you. It was persistent anxieties. You were overwhelmed. They were overwhelmed. Whatever it is, take it how it resonates, leave the rest. We're here for the story about fake gurus. So yeah, this is about them. And then the devil came along in this first storyline and offered them materialism, offered them luxurious lifestyle, offered them the things that they wanted. They had no control over their thoughts, their urges, or their actions. They became emotionally unstable. It created self-doubt. It's an emotional burnout here, okay? They have a stifled, numb heart. They're very vindictive, needy, and greedy. In the end, that Queen of Cups came reversed. Now the Queen of Pentacles coming reversed. God damn. In the end, for these gurus over here, it is a need for self-care. They are very materialistic. It is work-home conflict. There's a need for balance ASAP. There's a need for self-reflection. Be mindful of financial choices because there is a need for balance between professional and personal life. Second column here. Those that took that you jumped in some type of chariot here and you ended up pushing forward, right? Because you started off with this chaotic um energy in the mind, right? And with this type of guru in the with this type of guru or the clients that they had, it was no clarity and it was causing them to fail on both parties here. And they were told, be prepared to take those baby steps and work methodically to achieve your goals. It could be possibly around legal documents, boredom at work, clashing with the partner, impulsiveness, right? So some of you, some of the gurus are terrorized by their own nightmares, but they also have a desire to leave the nightmare, and they're told, don't seek deeper within this nightmare. Okay. They're also told that there's a lot to release, so don't rush those results. Keep pushing forward. Trust the help. For some, they took that advice. They released, they detached, they reclaimed their power. They broke free from the illusions and limitations, whether it was the client or it's the guru that's figuring this out. They're figuring out, hey, this lifestyle that I had or that I'm telling them to have is not right, it's not okay. Let me get myself some help. Let me take my own information here. You did exactly that with that devil reverse energy. So now you're sitting in the four of swords energy. Whomever you are, whether it's the guru or you're resting, you're recovering, you're contemplating, you're taking time to recover too. And it's like a mental respite. Okay. And you're stepping back from the stress to gain perspective here. Okay. Third column. How is this going to end up here? Let's see. So we got a high priestess energy that came reversed. That's very secretive, and someone is finding this information out. There was a guru who started off, there is a few of them, right? That start off very tapped in. And that's our Shay on that. They start off very tapped in. They are already tapped in, right? They already see the world from a new point of view. They're able to cut through the deception to find the truth. So now it's like this guru or these in particular gurus, they put themselves in the dark night of the soul on purpose here so that they're able to see what this sacrifice is, but they know that they're sacrificing themselves to gain this wisdom here, right? While they're in this period of indecision, that high priestess reverse energy came out and they started realizing, hold the fuck up, it's a lot of secrets and I'm disconnected from my own intuition. Okay, whether it's the people that they are around or the group or environment that they were around here, it's like, information is being withheld. That's a fucking lie. That's not true. So they started keeping important. They realized other people is keeping important information to themselves. You know how they do, gang, all these societies and shit, institutions and foundations. Only a select few gonna know the real deal, and they're gonna leave a lot of y'all in the goddamn blind there. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna end out here, because that high priestess reverse energy, it's out here. Okay, what are you? Eight of Wands is coming reversed here, and that's talking about delays, frustration, slowing down, obstacles that's causing the delays here due to those secrets and being disconnected from intuition here. Poor time, and it's time to reassess your approach, because there's a lot of information that's being withheld and someone is following someone, and like they're thinking that this, okay, so it's a guru that's following their master teacher, but they're finding out a whole lot of secrets about this master teacher here. I'm telling you that it's a lot of information that's being withheld and they're not feeling this shit. They are not. They're like, man, hold the fuck. They're frustrated, like I said. And they're slowing down because they're frustrated, because they're going back to that Ace of Swords mindset here. Yeah. They're reassessing their approach here because they're like, hold the fuck up. What did I get myself into? Not knowing. You understand what I'm saying? 13th and final portal is coming out here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I took me a good spiritual bath there. Oh, it felt so good. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Make sure, women, everybody, make sure you're soaking yourselves in the water, okay? But women especially, we so used to getting up and taking that shower, we don't realize how much that sacral area need that water. You know what I'm saying? That womb. Yeah. 13th and final portal, come on out. What's the final message in the beginning? The gurus, they started off exhausted, worn down by the constant challenges. They're giving up. They're overwhelmed. Ace of Wands is coming reversed for the final message here. They have the inability to maintain their boundaries. And this is only the beginning of this. Trials and tribulations brewing in the near future. This is a lack of direction that leads to a lack of inspiration. They are stagnant in a slump. They are weighed down by their current commitments, lack of progress, and risky financial losses. They are told to be patient and still take time to go off and go within because they have a lot of shadows that they have to face. Ace of Swords came reverse. Ace of Wands came reverse. Ace of Swords came out. Hangman came out. This was a good little battle here. A lot of great warnings and a lot of clarification as far as what I needed to know. Let's go ahead and move on to the Oracle deck. I'm going to keep the tarot out here. All right, let's keep tarot out here and let's see. Let's move on to the Oracle deck here. Let's move on to one of the Oracle decks here. Let's put tarot to the side. Thank you, tarot. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so we got we'll start with columns. Column 1, storyline 2, storyline 3, and then we'll get a final message from the Ace of Wands that's going to be reversed, the trials and tribulations. So with the first storyline there, started off worn down by the constant challenges, persistent anxieties. Hope you got your notebook and your pen. My Oracle deck, all of this, you should be taking notes, right? You should be looking for certain keywords that stick out to you, especially the ones that you don't understand or know, so you can define it. You're not going to believe nothing that I fucking say. You're going to do your own homework, right? Ashe. Shit. So now, in the beginning, you're exhausted. They was exhausted. They're giving up. They're worn down by their constant challenges, right? In the end, damn, this is a tough ass column here because it's like emotional burnout, and he calls it themselves a need for self-care because they weren't taking their own goddamn advice. They weren't taking their own advice. The devil also in the middle of that too. Let's see what's going on with this energy here. A lot of these gurus, they be linked up to a lot of these societies here. In regard to Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, as soon as they mentioned the NAACP, that let me know, okay, Boule Society. And oh my God. They all linked up. You got to be a part of their organization in order to know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I ain't part of their organizations. Their organizations was attacking me. And they getting fucked up left and right. So we got this first column out here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What the fuck is going on with this? In the end, be mindful of your financial choices. There's a need for balance between personal and professional life. You're very embittered with a stifled, numb heart. You created the emotional burnout due to your luxurious living, your greed, your lust. You're in a mental prison. Let's see what's going on. Ashe, let's see what's going on here. They exhausted as a motherfucker. Giving up like a motherfucker. Something about Florida. Florida, central part of Biscayne Bay, mostly underwater. The park at North End, Florida Keys. Florida Keys, the Bay, Coral Reef, the Keys, mangrove forest, as above, so below. Somebody from Florida? Florida in the building. Florida Keys in specific. As above, so below. God damn, what's that? The whitest kids you know? Gossip Girl, Season 2, New Heaven Can Wait, 2008, Kidnapped by Skull and Bones. The Whitest Kids You Know, Season 1, Episode 3, 2007, GWB Initiation Ceremony. Bush Sr. was present. So you got your societies out here. Like I said, Skull and Bones societies. It said that clear as day. But you got your societies. There's a gossip girl in the energy. Somebody gossiping. In particular, that's why I don't call myself black. I don't call myself a race, any of that. I am what the fuck I am, and I am everything you need me to be, bitch. Whatever's going on. So gossip girl is out here, and the whitest kids you know is out here. Florida Keys out here. What up, Florida? Let's see what's going on. We'll take 4, 9, or 13, depending on what comes out. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I saw that. This came out, and we'll take this because it's flipped over. So you're looking at Iran and Yasna, okay? So with Iran, I got Islamic Republic of Iran, 6th largest in Asia, 5 regions, 31 provinces. Tehran, the largest city, capital, finance center. Turkmenistan, WE, borders Iraq to the west. Afghanistan, oh, east. Turkmenistan is west east. Afghanistan is east. Caspian Sea is north. All of this as above, so below. We're looking at Turkey, Azerbaijan, Armenia to the northwest, Pakistan southeast. Azerbaijan, okay? West Asia and Persia. 92 million population. Now we're looking at Yasna, the assault of the destructive forces of Angra Mainyu, the destructive evil spirit. God damn, an act of worship. God damn. Zoroastrian canon, 72 chapters. The Yasna text. Asha, or is this Ashe? That which means is right, true, in the existence of divine order. You got Yasna, strengthen the orderly spiritual and material creations of Ahura. Mazda, the god of the sky, maintenance of the cosmic integrity. Damn. You got the Black Plague is out here. The Black Plague is out here. That's 4. Portal number 5 is saying Menlo Park, California, 1972. Portal number 6, the ocean has revealed some dark secrets here, okay? They call it space. Medieval cults, Middle East. Medieval cults, Middle Eastern. Y'all in some shit, man. What the fuck going on? A lot of your gurus, you know, they be like, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Y'all is some shit now. 2, 4, 6. That's 7. Here go 8. Core Processing Center is coming out. CPC. Okay. H6080. Portal number 9 is talking about a widow. That's in the energy here. Okay. There's a widow. This is signs of divorce or a divorcee, loneliness, grief, a woman in sorrow, a situation that causes pain, menopause, a woman without a partner, fear of separation, overwhelmed, isolation, feelings, crone. Differentiate between things and prioritize them. Feelings of abandonment. Portal number 10, someone tried to unalive you in your dreams. They can't touch you. Portal number 11, keep gathering support. Keep gathering support. Dang, let me get it. Portal number 12, I'm feeling a lot of things. Somebody is saying, I'm feeling a lot of things right now. They finding out a lot of information, bro, and they are not happy. The sun shapes who you are. Don't forget that. Portal number 13, the sun shapes who you are. Thank you to this first column, and thank you to the oracle messages that came out for this first column. Second column is talking about, in the beginning, this guru already started off with confusing, chaotic thoughts. It was not a good time to make them choices because they didn't have any clarity, yet they still chose to push through with their little project here. It caused legal documents, excuse me. All right, excuse me. It caused legal documents, right? It was something about boredom at work, the investments, the business, the partnerships here. It's all fucked up here. It started off like that. Then they, in the middle of it, the devil came out reversed, right? Because for some, they were terrorized by the nightmares, but they also had a desire to leave the nightmare. They were warned, don't sink deeper. For some, they did exactly that. They did not sink deeper. They put themselves through the dark night of the soul, and they broke free from the illusions and the limitations. Now they're able to rest, recover, contemplate, and take time to recover for that mental respite. Let's see what's going on here. Ashe. We're at 39:17 on the timer. Thank you. Let's see what that is. We got Yaldabaoth, the Archon is out here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so Yaldabaoth is like the swirling chaos of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Deception, separation, raised seven archons, order of chaos and confusion, one God that is punishing curiosity, ego, ignorance is his trips. Okay, so this archon is getting a trip off of folk being ignorant and folk that are staying in their ego here, right? This archon is gonna punish you for your curiosity for asking questions, or it thinks that it can punish you, which it can't. It realized that it's getting fucked up out here, okay? That's why these archons are only able to stick to those that are very low vibrational here. And particularly their lifestyle gurus, their gurus here, okay? It's about rituals, rewards, and yeah, it also says the demiurge creator created by Sophia. Now that's very important, right? Um, architect of illusions, false father who claims to be God. See, Sophia is representing that matriarchal figure here, right? The lion and the serpent, lack of gnosis, eyes burn of lies and deception from divine and monstrous here. So Yaldabaoth is their first ruler. Mhm. They use faith. Faith is used as a weapon. God damn. Rape is out here. RAPE. Spiritual abuse, a spiritual abuser who uses a victim's religious beliefs to control them or prevent them from practicing, like actual abuse, physical abuse, marital abuse, financial abuse, the use of religious texts or beliefs to minimize or rationalize abusive behaviors. God damn. They going down, y'all. Portal number 4 is talking about the patients have fought against the cruel doctor and the staff. Talk about that. Look at that shit. Collective consciousness is rising. We ain't falling for that dumbass fuckery. Fuck out of here. So the biggest next step is building these communication bridges between agency. And that's coming from Jay McCuskey, the Virginia Attorney General here, right? So now that the general collective consciousness is thawing out, right? We're waking up. The new term is woke, right? They crack me up when they say that shit, right? So this is coming from West Virginia's attorney general here, but listen to the words. Because you're gaining that consciousness, their next biggest the biggest next step is building these communication bridges between their agencies here, okay? God damn, that's portal number 5, spiritual judge out here. Portal number 6, I told you they ass is going down. Spiritual judge is here providing wisdom, discernment. The karmic law is here. Law of one is here. Balanced decisions, right from wrong. My aunt, what the fuck is up, baby? What's up, my aunt? Belief in a higher power, profound spiritual implications, and ancient wisdom. Oh my God, I told you their ass is done. They are fucking done. They are fucking done. You using faith as a weapon, beloved. They have spiritually raped people. Fuck that. I ain't monetized. Access to passwords, locations, databases, and ranges here. They have access to this. The disruptor warned you, idiots. Not you, Divine Collective, the fake gurus. They are the idiots, okay? They have access to passwords, locations, databases, and the range. The disruptor warned you, idiots. So they think they're getting away with shit, but they're not. Everything. We have access to everything. Oh my gosh, I know that's right. They hit some shit. Wait, what is that? Okay, what is you? Who are you? Oh, okay. That was the first column. I was like, what was that? First column. So that's portal number 7. We need 2 more, divine and spirit. Thank you. The only way is to battle, beloved. Surrender now. They're being told to surrender because you battling. They're being told to surrender your energy. 2, 4, 6, 8. Number 9. They're overwhelmed with guilt and self-conflict. They were told, surrender your energy now. They getting fucked up. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is portal 10. The safety deposit box. You must lock all your personal belongings in your phone. They're somewhere underground where they have to lock away their phones inside of a safety deposit box here, and particularly a bunker. They trying to hide. Portal number 11, the roots of missing Native women. Yeah, they is some shit. Their ass is grass. They are done. Double agents. They snitching on each other. Uh-huh. Shout out to the double agent that's a part of their organizations too. Ashe, we fuck with you. Portal number 13 is the sphere. Final message coming out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Final message coming out for this second column here is you are the sphere. You can carry the energy of completeness, wholeness, and oneness. Ashe. We're gonna put the round the clock gang stalking has been ceased. So if they were gang stalking you, it has been ceased. Now you are gang stalking them. Ashe. Ashe to that. Take it to that second column. Third column, bring that ass here. So third column is talking about in the beginning, it's about those gurus that started off tapped in. They started off really loving their purpose of wanting to help humanity, society here, right? And they were able to cut through the deception to find truth, all right? Let's see. They took themselves through the dark night of the soul, and they realized that it's this energy that they are around that is very secretive and hiding information, right? And it's important knowledge, but they're keeping that information to themselves and to their little group there, okay? So now it caused this guru energy that's going through this dark night of the soul. They're very frustrated, right? They're also frustrated, but they're slowing down because they understand that these obstacles are causing delays, and they are reassessing their approach here. Let's see what's going on here. Ashe. They're stalling for clarity. All right. I know that's right. That's a smart individual here. What's that? Come here. Return to sender. Whatever's going on, return to sender. What is being returned to sender? The cruel and ironic twist. Oh, what's going on with this? Oh, shit. Yeah, because they sent you a cruel and ironic twist. It's being returned back to their ass. Always give thanks to the angels who never folded. You got angels out here who never folded. Okay, even demons rocking with you. Come on now. Come on now. They rocking with you. Give thanks to them. Call them by, if you know their name. They've been given so many fucking names out here. I choose not to call them by their names. But as they come, shit, we rock out. We rock out. Don't forget, you have a personal connection with your walking life here. Whatever's going on, you have a personal connection with your walking life. Okay, no more pain and suffering. You're going to find out these secrets. You've already found out these secrets. You're cutting yourself away from it. Okay, so no more pain and suffering, whatever is going on within that environment here. What is going on? Yeah, you've taken accountability. They have not. Okay, so you've taken accountability. Responsibility that involves individuals hold for their spiritual well-being and decision that they make, recognizing one's personal spiritual state, understanding how choices impact this state. Portal number 7 is talking about constancy. You are consistently taking accountability for that lack of change, right? Solid and accountable. Fixed. Everything stays the same, usually positive, but it can also be negative. All right. Somebody's wondering. They're wondering about a negative situation. And if you are, it doesn't look like it's going to improve, whoever you are. You know who you are because you know what you did. Okay. Justice is hard and corruption ran deep. Yeah. It does not look like it will improve because justice is here. It's hard and the corruption, it ran deep. Libra could be involved. Justice energy. What up, Libra? 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 5 more. Yeah, because they abused the potential. They abused the potential of psychic phenomena. Yes, they did. Oh my God. A physical attempt to enter a restricted facility without the victim's knowledge. They had no authority to operate with your energy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Give me Mississippi has 2 billionaires. Minnesota has 4. As far as the year 2023, that's portal number 11. Portal number 12. A cult of fanatical killers. The gurus, the fake ones, they are a cult of fanatical unalivers. All right. And portal number 13, Department of Homeland Security is coming on out here. The director knew whatever's going on. The director knew within the home Department of Homeland Security, and the Fourth Amendment is coming out here. The director knew. They always do. They have to know. Your pastor, your director, all of them have to know, baby. Your president, all of them got to know. Your principal, all of them know. They have to. All right, we're going to go on to this 13th and final message here. All right, so it's talking about the Ace of Wands being reverse energy. Trials and tribulations are brewing in the near future here. Somebody's weighed down by their current circumstances and commitments. There's a lack of progress, risky financial losses. They were told to be patient and be still there. Take time to go within, but they are in a stagnant, in a slump. Lack of direction that's leading to a lack of inspiration. Let's see how this is going to go. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Final messages from the Oracle deck. Okay, what's you? It didn't turn over there. We're looking at Mount Everest, as above, so below, and Na Pali Coast, as above, so below. So with Mount Everest, we're looking at K2, victims of all levels, altitude sickness, dark cults, highest mountain in the world, paid substantial funds to sacrifice. Okay. Na Pali Coast. It is inaccessible. Northwest of Kauai, Kaua, with that little thing and then an I. Dark cults in Hawaii. Cliffs rise 1,200 meters above Pacific Ocean. As above, so below again. Kojo Boris and Braxton Tony is in the energy. Those names could be relevant. Most dreaded British royals are in the energy. Trials and tribulations brewing in the near future, beloved. The rabbit, talk about that rabbit hole. The rabbit has come out. Fourth message here, timid nature, right? Timid nature is in the energy. Focus on your luck and your abundance. You are fertility and creativity. You're very clever, but be cautious of that fear and anxiety. It's okay not to be social. Surrender your threats. I'm here to encourage you to be mindful of fears and push through. Surprising things invented in the Middle Ages. All their systems. Middle Ages. All their systems. Every single one of them. God damn. Let's see what's going on here. Portal number, what's that? 2, 4. We're on 6. This is portal number 6 coming out here. Artists have incorporated Hawaiian deities into their worlds. Yeah, they out there. Goddamn. They out there. What's it called? Giving offers to these deities out here. Okay. Water magic out here. Okay. In Hawaii, your ass done came out here twice again. Artists have incorporated Hawaiian deities into their worlds, portraying their power and beauty through various mediums. Yeah, that beauty magic and shit. Henna is coming out here. Monterey Bay, the goddess with miraculous ties, swims alongside majestic creatures. The spiritual connection with mesmerizing marine life, seen it all. They ass is done. Wow. Wow. Shout out to the marine life. I love you. Yeah, shout out to the marine spirits. I love you. Oh, shit. What's this? All right, let's see what we got here. A lot of this done came out on me here. We're only going to do 13, though. 2, 4, 6. We're at portal number 7. Portal number 7 is talking about the evolution of slavery that continues through the modern era. So remember the Middle Ages? That's the slavery. All the systems they created is still continuing through the modern era. Okay. Like, you know how we got jobs and shit like that. That's their slave system and things like that. Horius, the archon, is out here. But they don't realize they're becoming slaves to us. 2468. Portal number 9 is talking about SCUD missiles. Scud missiles. Okay, Scud missiles. The fuck is that? Let's look that up real quick. You already know how I do. What the fuck is that? Scud missile. It's right here. Come through. It is a series of Soviet developed mobile liquid fueled tactical ballistic missiles, with the Scud BR-17 being the most prolific, ranging from 100 to over 700 kilometers, depending on variants A through D and modifications. They carry around 2,000 pounds, roughly 900 to 1,000 kilograms of high explosives, chemical, or nuclear payloads. Scud missiles are known for poor accuracy, circular error probable of 100 meters, making them area bombardment weapons rather than precision strikes. Oh shit. Damn. So they striking shit, but they striking the wrong shit. That's on them. Don't forget, you are the nuclear weapon. Something about North Korea in 1994, excuse me, is relevant. Scud missiles, it was right after that. 1994, North Korea. Why do I keep saying 54? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Portal number 11. O positive bloodline. Y'all out here. What up, y'all? You're a protector. If your blood type is O positive, you're a protector. You have strong grounded energy. You're an unshakable force. You're a natural protector. You use defensive magic. Ashe. You empower. You are the aura of safety. You affect energy that is around you, and you are considered the guardian of the angels. Portal number 12, the cardinal is coming out with a message. The cardinal is saying, pay attention to your family, ancestors, and your home. Start from scratch if you need to. Loyalty, and protection I will share with you. Share with others, but be cautious of their manipulation. Somebody very manipulative in your energy. The cardinal is saying, I am your physical and mental alertness, and you have the ability to adapt to circumstances without problems. In Virginia, we got the red cardinal. So we're going to see cardinals every day. And that's another thing, too. When I was coming out my little rabbit hole and I was being gang stalked, information like this. If I came across this portal and it was like the cardinal was sending me a message, you couldn't tell me I wasn't out there talking to every fucking cardinal that was outside. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta be careful. Be conscious, be careful of how deep you go in, because you will start to look extra crazy out this bitch, okay? And they will make you look extra crazy. Then they'll have a reason to say that you're mentally unstable, all that other good shit. And then you'll start getting on drugs and shit like that, like I did. And then you'll be all discombobulated out here like I was. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that shit. Just don't. 13th and final message, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 13th and final message coming out here from the Oracle deck. We're going to go with 14 because I like what it said. 14 message. So here's the 13th message. Isis and Horus is out here. Fucking Shay. Isis is out here. Listen up. The goddess of magic and motherhood. May 11th through May 20th could be relevant. Okay. Isis help is providing help to others in need. Intuition, nurturers, and compassionate beings. June 1st through June 10th. Look out for the energy of Isis. All right. If you're intuitive, if you're nurturing, if you are helping others that are in need, if you are compassionate, okay, the goddess of magic and motherhood is protecting and providing with you, and particularly between the dates of May 11th through May 20th and June 1st through June 10th. Okay, Horus is on the back here. All right, this is the god of the sky, about to get their motherfucking energies under control here. You understand what I'm saying? Over control. Get these motherfuckers. Hey, Horus, Isis, get these motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? coming from D'Amica. So now, Horus is focusing on ambition, courage. This is a natural leader here, okay? Driving you to achieve your goals. So between the dates of July 11th through July 20th, Horus is going to be here also, your energy, providing that ambition, that courage, and giving you that energy that makes you feel like you're that natural leader as you are, okay? Going to be able to drive into your and achieve your goals here. August 1st through August 10th is also relevant. Horus and Isis is in the building. 14th and final message is the cords are cut and burned, god damn it. Cords being cut is the metaphorical practice rooted in spiritual realm. Energetic attachments or bonds formed with people, places, or past experiences that no longer serve you or your highest good have been cut and burned. All right, let's see. We're at 1 hour on that dot. Shout out to the Oracle deck here. Let's get a couple of messages on out here in regard to let's just do poetry for Neanderthal, okay? Let me flip the camera here so you can see what I'm talking about. So I got poetry for Neanderthal, I got incoherent, and I got buzz. And fucking roar. 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 You gotta love them. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I'm here with poetry for Neanderthal. Ashe. Always faith over fear. Don't forget that. And always believe in what? Believe. Where you at? Believe in your magic. Beloved, believe in your magic. Nobody else's. All right, let's see what's going on here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. These are front to back here. Somebody about to crash a fucking wedding. Look at that shit. Somebody about to crash, or it's a wedding crasher. But trust that fall. Whatever's going on, trust that fall. That wedding was supposed to happen. Somebody about to fall. Trust that fall. Trust the fall. You fall. We fall down, but we get up. Trust that goddamn fall, goddamn it. Fuck that. Trust it. You falling for a reason. Somebody going to the emergency room, though. Somebody going to the emergency room for fucking with you. And somebody else is sleepwalking. They need to take a goddamn walk, but they sleepwalking. Somebody going to that emergency room, though, for fucking with you. Remember that crash? Somebody going to the emergency room. You may have had someone that just got into a car accident, car crash within your energy. They all right, though. Whatever's going on. Somebody else sleepwalking. Let's see what else is there. Trust that fall. Don't forget. Oh, what's this? You are the land. You are the land. And they sit up here trying to landscape around you. You are the land. And something about whatever was undercover, it ain't undercover no more, bitch. They try to cover it up and make it undercover. No, the fuck it ain't. Not no more. And the fourth and final message is something about a goldfish bowl or a bowl. All right. And kick, a scissor kick. I need to do a couple of them things. My inner thighs is so sloppy. Scissor kicking out here. Scissor kicking. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Pull on astrology real quick for these gurus, and let's see if we can get any zodiacs that come out. The astrology deck, it be all over the place. You might get a day of the week, a month. You might get a constellation, a planet, a zodiac. I don't know. It's astrology. Welcome to the frequency. Ashe. The sun is coming out beautifully too. Ashe. Hi, baby. How are you? I love you. I love you. Oh shit, y'all. Hurry up. We got to hurry up. The sun is out. Get your ass outside, go ground. Roll around in the grass. Go. What is the term? Frolic. Go frolic in the goddamn grass. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Did I not? Do it again. I can't remember. I think I did though. But oh well. Let's see what's going on overall for this gurus out here. What's going on in the astrology realm? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a lot of synchronizations out here. Whomever you are, if you were affected by these gurus, okay, or if you were a guru that's affected by the guru community because you were already tapped in, 3333333 is out here, okay? Your spirit guides are present and they're offering you support. You are on the right path. Elevate your thoughts and be creative. It's not for you fuck ass gurus out here. Something about 11 a.m. Something about 11 a.m. Transition, new beginnings. Focus on your health. Focus on that light. Focus on the truth. Initiate your relationships. 11 a.m. is a good time to do that. On a Monday. Something about Monday at 11 a.m. here, okay? Spirit guides are present and offering support. Something about that Monday at 11 a.m. though. The nurture of light, the moon, emotions, intuition, family, gentleness, water, moody, right? Introspection, connect to the subconscious here. Monday at 11 a.m. You're on the right path. Elevate your thoughts and be creative. Oh, look at this. Triple sixes, quadruple sixes coming on out here, Ashe. Okay, that's talking about find that balance though between the material and spiritual needs here. Okay, it's time for you to find that balance, and you'll be able to do that within this synchronization here. Okay, prioritize your self care, focus on that harmony. My aunt is here with you, Ashe. Ashe, that's 2-4. All right, and March, Monday. All right, March on a Monday at 11 a.m. Okay, something happened. Mars was in the energy, growth, strength. It represented strength, building foundations, and taking action here. Okay. The letters S and the letter R is out here, right? Success, strong, serpent, sun, star, solar. The number 19, the number 8, the number 10, the number 1. Abundance and spiritual growth, wisdom of the soul, convert raw material into spiritual form. Okay, you are fire and transformation. The letter R, radiance, repent, resurrection, respect, royalty, moral uprightness. Number 8, number 9, the head, Saturn. You are on pursuit of truth. 2, 4, 6. Portal number 7 is AM, afternoon, PM, and midnight. All times of the day. You are on a pursuit of truth. Here, I love it. In the AM, you focusing on new beginnings, purity, love, peak energy, clarity. A cycle of divine connection, reflection, and transformation. In the afternoon, you're focusing on spiritual warfare. Your energy is, your higher consciousness is for that introspection and productivity. In the PM, you're resting for those midnight when you're going to go through those breakthrough astral travel, receive messages, very prophetic time, mystical time for prayer here. Okay, Ashe to you. 2, 4, 6, 7. Portal number 8. It came out again. Look at that. Midnight, AM, PM, afternoon. I know that's the fuck right. You are receiving insight, prophetic, mystical time for prayer. Again, purity, love, introspection, rest, spiritual warfare. Okay, so that PM, the PM is sticking out very hard to me. It's time for rest. It's time for rest, right? Because of the spiritual warfare. Yes, that's what it is. Focus on your productivity and the peak energy for clarity. Okay. A cycle of divine connection is here. Reflection and transformation is granted to you, but you got to focus on that rest, beloved. Got to focus on that rest. I know that's the fuck right. God damn, y'all ain't playing out here. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. We are on 8. Here's portal number 9. The month of March is coming out here. The letter 3. March came out here twice. Divine completeness, creative expressions. The letters C, L, and U. Communication, creativity, camel, lotus, language, leadership. Universe, utilize, use. Okay. Portal number 10 is the Gemini coming out here. If you are a Gemini, that's the first goddamn zodiac that came out. If you are a Gemini, your spirit animal is a deer. Okay. We need 3 more divine. That's 10. We need 3 more divine and spirit. 3 more. That's only 10. My numbers are 4, 9, or 13. What's that? Something about the balsamic moon. All right. You're moving on and you're looking forward to the new. The Crux constellation is in your energy. And the 13th final message is the Sirius star system is on their ass. Period, point blank. Crux constellation can be there all day. The Sirius star system is on a motherfucking ass. My life path number is number 4, baby. So here it is. Crux constellation. It is the smallest constellation with 4 stars. Pay attention to this, right? 4 stars and a cross. Okay. The smallest constellation representing the southern celestial hemisphere. Southern countries, Southern Cross. Okay. Sirius star system. All right. Now, the Sirius star system, like I said, is on a motherfucking ass. Okay. This is the dog star. Wisdom, guidance, Sirian star seeds. Okay. High dimensional knowledge, a place of advanced souls, spirit growth, and connecting to ancient cultures. Yeah, we on that ass. 13th and final message, the Sirius star system is in your energy. I show you. What an honor. What an honor. You have every constellation, planet. Everything is within you. You are the universe. I should. All right, let's put tarot on up. 110 on that time. I'm going to come back on a little bit later. For those of y'all that's new to the frequency, new to the channel, I read all the comments at the end here. And then we pray. We cut and burn the cords to all the energies here. I think we at the end though, y'all. I think we here. Let's see. You got your lifestyle gurus. I'm trying to think of another deck I can pull out for them. Lifestyle guru. Let's see. All right, let's get a prayer on out of here. Let's get a prayer, then I'll read the comments. We're going to read from today's prayer, and then we're going to pray our way. You already know. Also, I'm going to give you the scripture because I like to decode shit. I don't like to use certain words like Lord and gods and all those different deities and beings and shit like that. There's several of them out there, okay? And I don't got time to decipher which one of them bitches I'm talking to. So I'm going to give you the scripture and you can figure out, you can read it on your own, but I'm also going to read it my way. I don't do that shit. Let's go ahead and give it a good shuffle up. I got these prayer cards from Dollar Tree. Can you tell I love Dollar Tree? This is today's prayer. Okay, let's see what's going on in the energy. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message? What is the prayer for the energy? For those in the general collective consciousness here. What's going on? And the gurus out here. What's the final message? Let's cut it in half and let's see. So today's prayer is coming from Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Oh my fucking gosh. I love that. Come on now. Y'all better not be out here giving up. Y'all better not. Oh my God. Now that's beautiful there. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Let us not be weary in doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Don't give up, beloveds. Y'all got this. Yes, the fuck y'all do. Y'all are so special, unique, and magical and mystical. You're so bright. Yes, you are. You are the foundation. Okay, you are. Okay. All right. Let's see. Gotta pull on music. You know what? I sing this song a lot. Right, and it's coming from High School Musical here. Let me look up the lyric. It's called Breaking Free. Okay, Breaking Free. And I'm gonna read the lyrics to y'all so y'all can hear the words. Okay, a lot of people, y'all ain't into Disney Channel. I get it. You understand? I loved me some Disney Channel back in that That's So Raven era. Okay, so Breaking Free. We're breaking free. We're soaring. Flying. All right, so here it goes. It's from it's written by Drew Seeley, Vanessa Hudgens, and Zac Efron in 2006. So it goes like this. We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach if we're trying. So we're breaking free. All right, here come my favorite part, y'all. I'm about to cry. You know the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are, creating space between us till we're separate hearts. But your faith, it gives me strength, strength to believe we're breaking free. So it goes, we're soaring, we're flying. Remember, there's not a star in heaven that you can't reach. You are the star if you try it. God damn, this journey here. Uh, I'm about to cry. Let me get off this song. This song always get me emotional. God damn, because you got to understand who you are. Beloved, you got to know that you're the star. You're the constellation. When you look up in that sky, you are looking at your the reflection. That's why NASA and them scientists, they don't understand what the fuck going on in the stars no more. They no longer have access to your energy. Please believe that shit. So let's go over these comments and then let us pray. And y'all know I love y'all. Come on now. All right. Pearl James Sarah 9921 said, "Hey, hi. What up, beloved? How you doing? I got my goddamn you. BUSISIWEMPISANA said the following. Hi, beautiful, and said hi. What up, beloved? How you doing with your beautiful spirit? Welcome to the energy. The real Lucifer Morning Star 222 said, well, that was easy to defeat. That old spirit, Ashe. Sharita Hell said hi. What up, Sharita? How you doing? What's up, the real Lucifer? What's up, beloved? We got Manju Bala-V10 said, like 10. My husband, Sonny, Mrs. Manju. Darius says the following. Birthplace is California. What up? Welcome to the east side. Darius, you took a quick portal over here with us. What up? And you just took us to California. See how easy that was? What up, Darius? Welcome to the energy. Kings and Pharaohs said hi. What up, beloved? How you doing? Donald Zamora. Kings and Pharaoh and Donald Zamora said hi again. What up, y'all? Totally Tanya said the following. I am an old blood type, an O blood type. I see red birds all the time. Samuel Duncan said, hi, what up, Samuel? How you doing? Black God 84, and that's God with the GAWD. Put some respect on that. Said the following. Shit, Anubis is active right now. Ashe, with them laughing emojis, you better tell them 3 times. Tell them 3 times, Black God. In repetition so we understand. And what he said was, shit, Anubis is active right now. Shit, Anubis is active right now. So you got to bring it into light here. Repetitions. 3, 6, or 9. We got Heather Otto that threw up them 3s. See that synchronization? Yes, threw up them 3s. Threw up 11 a.m. Monday, threw up them 6s. And it says, Glowing Masterpiece says, I am. It's me. Stand on it. I love it. Totally Tanya said the following. Is that your life path number? I'm life path number 5. Oh, I'm number 4. Totally Tanya threw up the blowing the mind signal there, emoji. And I appreciate these emojis here as well. Totally Tanya, for real. 100. That's what we deal all day in this energy. Curajong _111 said the Southern Star could be seen in Australia. Hey, good day, mate. Good day, mate. Is you from Australia? Good day, governor. Good day. Cranky. I love you. Australia, what up? Totally Tanya said, I'm Pleiadian. I think you're trying to say you're Pleiadian, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be a new term. You know what I'm saying? Totally Tanya said, I'm in South Mississippi. I'm from the Lyra constellation, by the way. You dig what I'm saying? She says, I'm in South Mississippi, the Southern Star. You're very gifted. We're very gifted, talented. Tanya, totally Tanya. We are very gifted. Yes, we are. You understand that? It's a collective consciousness reading here, right? I just pull the cards and I read the portals. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all pull that shit in. Y'all make it happen here. Dig? That 114 says amen. I say back at you. Totally Tanya threw up them very powerful emojis here, okay? That means a lot too. Y'all don't understand how powerful commenting, and the emojis are within the energy of the social media here, right? Glowing Masterpiece says, thank you, love. I am a child of the cosmos. Shit, so am I. You know what we do. Lakeisha Evans, what's up, baby? What's up, beloved? What's up, my beautiful sister? Totally Ty said, Disney is Metatron. Come through. Man, some of y'all need to email me, y'all, so we can link it up on a Zoom link or something for free. Now, everybody ain't out here charging, and don't try to charge me. Shit, it's an even exchange. But yeah, we need to chop it up. Roxanne says, hi, what up, beloved? Totally Tanya is gonna finish us off with yes, laugh out loud, autocorrect. That was the Pleiadian. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Teamwork, laugh out loud is definitely gonna make that dream work. Egyptians speak in pictures, don't they? Yes, they do. And pay attention to the synchronizations you guys are gonna start receiving. Okay, the conversations, the phone calls, when people is on the phone with other people, you ain't being nosy. Divine and Spirit is giving you certain words that you're going to be able to hear loud enough because you ask yourself a question. Before we pray, let me look at you real quick. Whoever you are, we always ask ourselves questions, right? Or if you driving, you in a car, you ask yourself a question in your mind. You're going to come across a card that has a synchronization of some angel numbers on it, right? Here's how you're going to decode what that message is. Whatever you were thinking about in that moment, if you can remember, because a lot of times I'd be like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking about? If you can remember what you were thinking about within that moment, 9 times out of 10, those angel numbers are trying to tell you which way to push into that thought. Okay. Also, if you're thinking about something and you're walking next to people and they're having a conversation, you're in the grocery store, you're at the movie theater, wherever you're at, you're there. And you hear them being extra loud with their conversation. It's very intentional that that is happening. Whatever's going on in their conversation is meant for you. Whatever you were thinking about, whatever you asked, whatever answer you're asking for, Divine and Spirit, they are so creative and they are so funny. Nothing's going to be handed to you on a fucking platter. Nothing. You got to work for it all, God damn it. And you got to want it. And the more that you want it, the more they'll know, okay, they can handle this. We're going to sprinkle a little bit more. Okay, that was too much. Let's take some back, okay? Also, you have to use your throat chakra. Let them know, hey, hold the fuck up. That's too much. You taking me way down. You understand? If you hear the ringing in your ears, they're trying to reach out to you and communicate like I hear it now. Tell them, oh, turn that down just a little bit. It's too much. You have to use your throat chakra and let it be known what you want. Somebody just chopped my goddamn throat. Some energy said, bitch, shut the fuck up. Oh my fucking God, I just got beat the fuck up and y'all ain't help me. No, I just got jaded. Let us pray. On that note, let us pray. Pay attention to the synchronizations and the goddamn symbols and the conversations. Fuck that. I was that child that was like, they was like, stay out of grown folks' business. Bitch, why is your business around fucking kids and children? Bitch. Anyway, that was personal. My bad. Let us pray. Let us pray. Got me out here being all personal and shit. Deep breath in. Hold it. Release. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. Confirmation. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck was sent to us, and then it is sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut and they are already ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Divine collective. Hear me out. I know damn well that I am sovereign. Divine collective. Hear me out again. I know damn well that you are sovereign, whether you want to believe it or not. Divine collective. I know damn well that together, the thing that they are most afraid of is that together we, we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. I said it is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, so make sure you say your prayer, or you can say that prayer, right? But whatever prayer it is, say it in increments of 3, 6, or 9 in order to make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision come alive. It's always my pleasure, and I don't do Chick-fil-A. You dig what I'm saying? But if ain't nobody told y'all today, this is my favorite part. If ain't nobody told y'all today, because I ain't hear from nobody that I love today because they ain't woke yet, right? I feel it in the energy, but shit, fuck this. If y'all ain't hear this shit today, I am so honored to not only say it, but to receive it back. I love you. And that's some genuine ass shit. I love you. Agape love. Authentically, I love you. Okay? And I receive it back. Whether you love me or not. Motherfucker, hate is love. I take it all. Fuck that. I don't discriminate. Fuck it. And then if I figure out it's some hate love, I just send that shit right back with love. Okay. All right. So yeah, say your prayer 3, 6, or 9 times. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that darkness. Every night at 9 p.m. Eastern, a video will pop up. I'll come back on a little bit later. I love y'all. Okay. We're soaring, flying.